Greetings everyone, and Grade here with take 2 of taking this replay. Because my microphone was muted. On north side as the red Mongols, we got El.loueMT. On bottom south side as the green Rus, we got Avemujica. I don't know how to pronounce that. And I'm going to just fast forward a little bit faster since I had a muted microphone. A lot of the stuff I've already seen. I just want to get back to somewhere where I was. The Rus player has gone for a double hunting cabin opener, so you will get a bit of extra gold income going. The Khan's heading over here, of course, scouting out. And the Mongol player did not click up this full entire tree deposit, having less than not pick up the full 150, which means he can't go from early pasture. He's going for deer stone, which does allow him access to the Khan's hunters as well as the early Yam network. The deer stone is also the only structure the Mongols have available that can be packed up and redeployed to provide the Yam network. Novo's placement here also allows him to get access to ×2 villagers, but he uses content building ×1. We have an early archer range deploying field, and the deer stone is now repositioning with a ×2 Magadai now being deployed on the field. I am forbidden aggression from Magadai, but with this Kremlin here, it will provide a bit of a hard counter to the Magadai. Unable to move and shoot, or not unable to move and shoot, it will provide a massive protection for these nearby villagers, and it'll be hard to harass these villagers with this nearby Kremlin. Not to mention, the Kremlin's also fully upgraded wooden fortress, barring the fact that Spring Gold okay, but does also have a lot of extra health. Means it's very hard for any sort of unit to get close to it. Even units such as the Rus's early knight with 3 range armor will get pretty hit hard from it, as well as the Keshiks for the Mongols. The base arrow is 12, and I think every additional arrow fires, what, 10 damage? Or maybe it's just 8. That still punches pretty hard. Got the Khan's hunters now moving around. We now have the Magadai being deployed on in. We've got ×2 Khan's hunter deployed on in, which still has the incorrect icon down here with ×2 Khan's hunters. Magadai and the Khan are trying to advance their way forward, and the Yam network has redeployed there and repacked up there. The Khan does have 5.5 tower range, but only 3 damage. Can't really get much work done against these villagers. And Magadai only have a pathetically horrible 3.5 range. Additionally, the Yam, any packed up structure like the deer stone, has 0 range armor while packed up, so they take massive damage from the Kremlin. Rus player has researched professional scouts, so he's bringing in some delicious venison. The Khan and the Magadai are trying to push forward. The Khan does take some arrow hits there, but does have health regen. Now the deer stone's packed up, pushing on back, with the archers moving around. Magadai and the Khan's hunters push right forward. Does find a single archer there, getting some good damage onto it. The archers are more or less a good counter to the Magadai. They offer 50% less DPS, but have nearly the same health, 70 health versus 85. Of course, they have longer range. Khan's hunters will help even out the range issue, and Magadai are very expensive, costing 150. But now with the Kremlin here, of course it's going to be hard to harass those villagers. I think it would be best for him to go for siege engineers, pull out some regular archers, push the way forward, and deploy some battering rams. But he will not be going for that. You have some Keshiks being deployed on the field, maybe ×2 Keshik. See how much stone he has at the moment. I think that's just ×1 Keshik. Magadai here will fight the archers, and vice versa. And 5 archers will take out that Magadai, no problem. Deer stones will apply an aura effect over here. Magadai do up to 1.80 defense influence, otherwise it goes down to a very slow, horseman slow, 1.56, lower than knights. Now have this deer stone push way forward. The archers could get pretty good volley there, after all doing full damage to it. Now push way forward. Use the arrow there to really rip apart that scout. Make sure it goes down very quickly. Red is going to play with the venison here, but of course the venison large deer deposits on this map are only 5, the small ones are 3. So deer are not exactly plentiful on this map. It's more meant for fishies and for berries. One village does go down, 2 villages go down. Nice little pick there for the Mongol player. The villager count is even, suggesting to me maybe the Mongol player had a momentary lapse of issue deploying out villagers. More Magadai over here. Stable now in the field. He is going for some early knights. Both early knights and horsemen will be useful against Magadai. You either got armor or a little bit less armor at 2 versus 3 with some bonus damage and high mobility. So Rebel horsemen maybe just a little bit better than knights. But of course, knights would be very good against the Keshiks. Does not take out the village there, and the Kremlin gains good damage. He takes out the Keshik. Both the column hunters are still alive at the moment. Got +1 damage and ranged armor for the Mongol player, while his opponent only got +1 damage. Against the Magadai, maybe better go for range armor than range damage, like similar to fighting Zunchus. High attack speed makes it so the armor be a bit more valuable. Is now eating the berries, which is not a great food source, but a food source. And also the knight here will go, yeah, he's using speed arrow there, so he's going to focus down. But the Keshiks now having +1 damage, we do 6 damage per arrow, thus allowing him to get 3 damage per arrow against the knights, at least at the moment. His opponent could reduce the amount of damage received from Magadai, at least with his knights, by 33% by getting +1 range armor. Your stones has been repositioned there once again in melee range of the Gremlin. Some of these villagers may go down. Good hits there. We'll take the scout out while at it as well. Right now, the Mongol player does have a slight advantage when it comes to the current villager numbers, and it's roughly where I stopped my last recording replay when somebody pointed out to me, Mr. or Mrs. Ushi, butchered that name well enough, told me my microphone was not working. We do now have the Keshiks falling back. There is the deer stone. Now I got some Mongol economic research. Neither of them improved, which is probably fine enough. The initial improved research is probably actually reasonable for the Mongols, since it's at a cheap, what, 150 stone? It's just that the absurd stone cost of the later one just makes it really not worth it. Deer stone has been established and lost its head, or part of its head. Nice scouting falcon there. We got some venison here. Ah, that was the one that was caught by the dead scout. Another forces here. I'm getting some good damage to these horses. Magadai finds another scout there. Does take that one out. We have 28 archers here versus 13 Magadai. Archers will probably win out that fight, even if there is 3 Keshiks. That's a lot of knights. 3 Keshiks cannot beat 5 early knights. Deerstone will help improve their capability of running away. Oh, and I just realized something as well. Got a knight here just slicing away against these villagers. This is a massive loss for Gred. All of his village advantages have been overcame now. I've got these forces free forward when the Keshes do go down. And this may be the game-winning issue right now, losing so many villagers just to a single knight, and that knight still exists, so you can just simply go back in again. We have a stepper out being put on the field. The stepper out is the gold drop-off landmark. In theory right now, if we just take his current number of villagers, 11, add 50% to the drop-off, so he will have this separate out effectively act as 5 villagers exact moment, assuming he only collects from it as well. We now have the steer stone being established. Knight getting some hits there on these villagers, trying to collect some berries. Splitting his damage up. The single knight has caused so many issues for red. Stepper out's almost complete. And now we already have Castle Age for the Roost player. He went for high trade house right here. That's probably not a great spot. 51 trees, so it's probably 200 goldish. Now I got the veteran Magidai research, steppered out being redeployed up the gold deposit. This gold deposit has already been cleaned on up, and this steppered out will effectively provide him additional 9 villagers, while all the hunting cabins will provide green. Say 200, so there's probably another 5 villagers as well. Number of archers there. We've also got the regular knights. Well, the militiamen could be quickly picked up off, especially with the high attack speed of the Magidai. Looks like the deer stone will be spotted once again by horse archers. They have 85 health. In fact, the mounted crossbowmen with no bonus damage. There's the arrow or speed arrow there to help pierce his distance. Knights still only have 4 range armors, but Magidai are now doing 7 damage, so getting 3 damage per arrow against them. And soon be 4 damage per arrow. I was not paying attention over here. Looks like the Magidai did push pretty far forward. And good number of green villagers. He's down to below 40. Doing all the stuff that may go down. Keshik here, veteran Keshik. Both sides just trying to harass their opponent's villagers. These villagers are just trying to keep their distance. Looks like green is trying to hunt down the villagers, but he should be out of vision range. But now they're starting to fall back. It looks like the deer stone's now receiving some fire. And we've got a large number of villagers there. Now it's going to be all idle. But of course, the red's not anywhere near it. We'll find these villagers here. We'll start taking them out. They will go ahead and surround the knights, and since they're not attacking, they will go down. The ones against each should just be issued with just attack order or a move order. Not move order, a stop order. Both sides are now down to 40 versus 38 villagers. Massive losses both sides with villagers. Horse archers and the knights advance way forward. We do now have the defense arrow there launched too prematurely. The Roost player only has +1 range armor, needs to get +2 range armor. And this opponent's starting to go for step lancers. Not have Boyar's fortitude just yet. Mongols player is going for +2 range armor as well. These archers are still just feudal H archers, not even castle H archers, so doing 7 damage with the +2 range armor. The Keshes only taking 1 damage per arrow. Right now they're just taking 2, which is not too great. Yam network now activated in this region. That I mentioned, better Megadites have more health to work with, as well as the Agion have more range as well, thanks to the Khan's hunters. Kesha's now falling on the back. Force Archer is going down pretty quickly there. Reese players going for more Horse Archers. They have the same cost of crossbow, but in fact they cost wood rather than gold. This can be good, also can not be good. It helps preserve its gold for other resources, that's for sure. While wood technically does get collected up slower due to increased travel times, or ever increasing travel times of wood. So pick your poison. It's probably not the volume poison archers. Act on up, try and escape on out of there. These are now moving at 1.5 move speed. Mongol player's going for more. Kashix has a lot of gold, a little bit too much. He needs to reprioritize to other fruit sources. Some of those villages are going down. And this is the one thing that Megadai are really good at, breaking the villager lines. Since you just have to do a move order, and they're pretty good at taking out villagers. That is the only thing good about Megadai. They're good at taking out villagers as well as traders. And of course, those 1Z2Z units they're pretty good against 1Z2Z units as well, because they don't need to stop and take them out. Just go for a drive-by. The almost drive-by. Cluck, 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 bang. Cluck, 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 cluck. Force Archers backing on off. Roll Knights in the region as well. Both sides having trouble getting village production going. The Mongol players now at 47 versus 40. The Mongol players now going for more economic research. All got level 2 food and gold and level 1 wood. I wonder how many pastures he has at the moment. Got 2 outposts here to store villagers. Oval still exists. I see no pastures, so you may want to start getting a pasture too. Pasture 2 would help with the food generation, or not food generation, sheep generation, allowing a bit easier transition time. You'd be surprised how much you can get from one pasture. Gold's been entirely consumed. Oh, now I got the whistling arrow. Very good. It's always a reason to say people should go for more often. Doubling the... he canceled it. No, he reaped with the oval, which canceled it. That's probably a little bit oversight. Whistling arrow is a research I say people should go for more often. Doubling your time with the whistling arrow, the various signal arrows, is incredibly strong. You'd be surprised how much it gives you an edge in the battle. Interesting proof one. 12 seconds of saying +2/+2 armor makes a massive difference. The Roost player shows regular archers spawn the field. He's going for more horse archers. Red's out of Khan's hunters over here. Like Red will eat Pumbaa now. They want to redeploy that deer a little bit closer. Got some militiamen here as well. Looks like he will break it for that opening, and that villager will be taken out with a drive-by. Got green trying to pursue that deer stone once again. Green's finally going for veteran archer research, has a level 2 range armor and damage. Does he have Warrior's Fortitude? He does not. Mongol player has a lot of gold in one. He may want to pull off on gold production for time frame. Pass him some nearby berries or fishies. And red does have a shaman field for sectors. The red player has 2 relics, green has 3. Mongol player's not going for a pair of spring gold replacements. One villager does go down. Looks like he's trying to pull out some spring gold placements here. That's on his wooden force there. Going to quickly take it out. I wonder if the whistling arrow research ever was tuned. Nope. Red's trying to engage, but he's severely outnumbered. So catching is still a good option. Regular horse may be a little bit more cost effective. Red's backing off. Green is advancing. Checks and Megadai not getting damage there on those horse archers. Good number of Keshiks there. Looks like he is starting to build out some more of the Magdai, so needs Collins Hunter for each formation. Oh, that's night. Wooden Fortress is still garrisoned, and most are prepared. Just moving around. It looks like a wolf. Wolves will be taken out there. Does use the fence arrow there, greatly improving the armor by 2. Of course, that only lasts for a short amount of time. He has the Melk, but he's to pursue these horse archers. You move at night speed. Like I said, I think horsemen will still be a better choice. Just get more numbers on the field. Plus, it will greatly help with torch damage. This player right now has over 2,000 gold. Same to the Mongol player. Both of them stockpiling too much gold, probably. Red is still cleaning up for the board's probably almost fully eaten. 600 food remaining. Actually, still finding good engage there, and Megadai are able to provide some good fire support for them as well as the rest are falling back. The Horseman's high base damage, they have punched through the Megadai's armor pretty well. Ashton Megadai heading down south. Horse Rushers taking a bit of damage there. Another moment. As these horses do fall back a little bit. My apologies, you may hear my drink open up. Looks like the Deer Stone's not fully repaired just yet, but definitely has received some repairs. And looks like this, oh, the Deer Stone just draws some fire there. Which is quite nice. Good number of catches charge way forward. Megadai here for support as well. There's a couple of concepts helping with the range. Does use the speed arrow to help catch on up. Very nice. This backline Megadai support. They're able to just charge forward and buy some good fire support. We got around the militia now pulling the field. Megadai could also just simply run past through everything to start trying to run down villagers, which they are right now. Very nice. Just having them rake the various villager lines. Like they are right now, they're charging straight through the villagers in the wood line as well. Some great damage onto them. And Green does back of the game now. This is Grade saying, thank you for watching. On to the next play.